Welcome to Central News for Friday the 17th of February. I'm Katrina McKinley. In today's news, if New Zealanders continue to overeat, we will be facing a severe increase in type 2 diabetes and health issues, says a local nutritionist. Nutrition care dietitian Nikki Russell says New Zealand is not far behind America and Mexico in the obesity stakes, and the consequences of that are serious.
Well, it's more of the same, unfortunately, and leading to increase in chronic diseases, and especially type 2 diabetes is the one that the spotlight's on. With development of type 2 diabetes, there are associating complications with that. So things like renal disease, so your kidney's not working properly, and having to get treatment for that. Eyesight as well. Deteriorating, things like feet, developing sores and not being very well, that kind of thing must increase. Some of the literature I've been reading is talking about 1 in 3 to 1 in 2 people over the next millennium developing type 2 diabetes. Yeah, so that's pretty awful figures.
Despite the Wallace Gallery's financial situation being made public at the end of 2011, there is no need to worry, as doors will be staying open.
People feel very happy to pay it because everybody wants the gallery to remain. Of course, they want the gallery to be self-sufficient, as you can understand, and that was one of the things that came out of all the news last year with the council funding issue and whether we were going to be supported by ratepayers. I'm sure everybody remembers all the storm in a teacup through that, but I do want to reiterate that there's no way that the gallery is going to close down. We've received increased financial support since last October when we had a public information evening. So there's been a lot of extra money coming through and the gallery's financial future is now assured.
The price of fruit and vegetables is creeping up, with the latest figures from Statistics New Zealand showing a 3.6% rise in the month of January. Despite the increase, the average food price remains unchanged, with the fruit and veggie increase offset by the lower prices for meat, poultry, fish and non-alcoholic beverages. In January, fruit prices rose 5.4%, with seasonal increases for mandarins, strawberries, grapes, apples and avocados. Statistics New Zealand reports fruit prices typically peak in January each year. According to Statistics New Zealand, vegetable prices rose 2.1% in January, with higher prices for lettuce and pumpkin. The fall in meat, poultry and fish prices in January was influenced by increased discounting of chicken pieces, down 8.7% than in December. As we get further into 2012, those New Year's resolutions seems to slip further away. Gone is the goal to get healthy, lose weight and quit smoking. It is hard to stick to weight loss and health goals, but Central News health expert and nutrition care dietitian Nikki Russell says there are ways to make it easier.
One of the main things is don't think about the big picture. Weight loss is a huge problem, and individually it's a big picture thing, so be a bit more specific. And what we say is that small changes make a big difference. Just things like not having fizzy drinks anymore, changing to water, don't have alcohol every night of the week, just keep it to the weekend. Things like that can make a difference. Also, just making a mind change. So change your mind, you're going to be promoting in your family and for yourself healthy eating and more of a healthy lifestyle. And that makes it a priority for your whole family.
Now for our region's weather, nice to see some fine weather today and a great way to finish off the week, as your Saturday is looking pretty good, especially if you are in the Bay. Full sun and a high of 23 and a low of 14 for Tauranga. and Hamilton. You still get fine weather, but with a chance of afternoon showers like today. You're heading for 24 from 12. Coming up after the break, Kasia finds out why there are more Waikato people leaving the region than those ravaged by quakes in Christchurch. DC3 project is being restored, and Rainbow Place is the only place of its kind in New Zealand, a hospice for children. Stay tuned and I'll see you back here after the break.